G'day everyone, it's Guy or Jim Q1. Just thought I'd put a video together about size, and size does matter when it comes to the Equinox, and what I'm talking about is coils. So no, I won't be taking any clothes off or anything like that. So I just wanted to have a quick discussion about my thoughts on the coils and why I think, and I'll take you through it, the bigger coil is the way to go, and that's what you should have on your Equinox. But let's go through it now, eh? I thought I'd just start off by just showing. Look, I haven't got the 6-inch here, but let's just do a comparison in the stock 11-inch and the 15-inch coil. So as you can see, there's obviously a marked difference. This is probably about 50% bigger size, but given that they are DD coils, the main part of, in terms of the reference, is in that direction there. So what you'll find is that you obviously get a greater coverage with the 15-inch over the 11-inch coil, which in some ways is obviously good, because you can obviously cover greater ground. So the feedback was always that, oh well, the bigger coils that you get, then you can't discriminate when you're actually in quite trashy areas, which is true, especially for detectors such as the CTX. So the CTX had, you know, baby coils down to sort of the 6-inch, and obviously Coiltech also made some other coils up to the 17-inch. But yeah, there was quite a difference in the response of those detectors to smaller targets and to trash, where the Equinox is different, and I'll take you through that. Okay, so it's quite common for the Minelab coils to come up with a stock coil, which is commonly 11-inch, and that goes right across the whole range, including the PI gold machines. So again, they come out with the stock coil for the Equinox, which they put forward as being a good all-rounder, and something that is in between something that would be good in terms of size to cover an area, but also good for, you know, very, very trashy sort of areas. But so the main part about the Equinox is its target separation. That's what makes it so good. So therefore, having a larger coil therefore makes it actually a lot better, because you can actually go into the trashier areas and you still get that target separation. So that means you can actually cover larger areas, and you can, and this is the essence of sort of detecting. One is to get greater depth, and one is to get greater coverage. And what's really, really good, especially about the new 15-inch coil, is it's using the technology and the target separation for you to go into even quite trashy areas, and then you actually don't actually physically need some of these smaller coils, which can actually have that target separation, especially when you go back to some of the other, you know, the feeder models such as sort of the E-Track and 705, and obviously, and also the CTX, which again was one of these ones where you did need to get to the smaller coils, and it had sort of, and obviously the CTX also has that overload in it, and you know, the Equinox is really, really good at getting that target separation. So so I suppose my feeling is this: if you're doing any area, as long as you're not doing a wooded area where you physically can't get a 15-inch coil in, that it makes sense to me, given the technology, given the target separation, building on the strengths of the machine, that the best actual stock coil for the Equinox should actually be the 15-inch coil. Because, as I said, you'll get greater depth and you'll get greater coverage. So two of the things that we need to get down and to the depths where we can get some of those, the quieter targets, but also just get that coverage. You don't know, you know, a lot of the places you go to, and you might only have 3 or 4 hours, and you can only cover X amount of areas. So with a bigger coil, you might find that you've just missed that corner spot, which is a hot spot of coins where you know, whether there's an old stadium or, you know, where people sat that you don't know, you know, there could have been a large tree or something that had fallen down, you know, 50 years ago or something like that. So, yeah, this is just obviously my opinion, but use the technology, get yourself a big coil, because I highly recommend it. I haven't you know, used the 6-inch in this video because, look, a lot of people have basically used the 6-inch for gold, which is, you know, you know, people can do that. Apparently they've had some pretty good results with that. Me personally, I will always go to a PI machine with gold. Chalk and cheese to me, but again, I mean, I've found gold with the CTX, and I gather I could probably find gold with the Equinox, but if I'm actually going out for gold, I'll use one of the GPX, like a 4500 or something like that. So, you know, look, I hope this video helps. Please put some comments on it, because I'd like to get some feedback on this. This is my opinion, but yeah, I'd love to get some feedback. Like, share, and I hope you enjoy, and I look forward to getting some more videos out to you, whether it's in the gold fields or some of the parks, finding some really cool stuff. Over and out, and have a great hunt when you're next time out. Cheers. Bye.